Welcome to the anti-haul for January of 2025. First anti-haul of the year. Woo! If this is your first anti-haul with me, hello, hi, welcome. I'm going to look back at the past month of K-pop. All the releases that came out, anything that had a physical, I will talk about it unless I bought it. A spoiler alert, I bought nothing. Woo! For the first time, like, ever. Because like a lot of the times I'd be like, I bought nothing. JK, I bought like one thing, or like I bought like a concert DVD. But no, I bought literally 0 K-pop things. Let's be proud of me, okay? Big accomplishment. Now this is the part of the video where I'm like, hey, well, if you did want to hear me talk about the things I bought, in this case of nothing, you can hear me talk about that on the Oh My Patreon for the anti-haul. But since I didn't buy anything, instead it will only be digital singles or releases that just didn't have a physical. So there's still an anti-haul. In addition to that, people who follow the channel are probably like, where's the December anti-haul? You just skipped a month. Oops. So I'm gonna make the December anti-haul an Oh My Patreon exclusive because it's really late. It was really short. I feel embarrassed uploading it now because it's February and talking about December. So if you really want to watch that, it's gonna be a Patreon exclusive. It's only $1. Not that I necessarily want to paywall content. I just don't feel like uploading it. I took too long. I'm sorry. Anyway, we're here to talk about January, which, can I just say, Hongshu. What a boring month. January is usually like a pretty like, kind of month for K-pop. Like it leaves you like that impact of this is the year. Yeah, get pumped. Not a lot of pumped, I gotta say. Granted, the year did start off slow because of tragedy, delaying a lot of things. I understand that. But even without that, not a lot happened, and the stuff that did happen aren't necessarily my ults. While some of you may have really loved January, my ults are all resting, I guess. They're preparing to come later, and they're all gonna come back at the same time, I'm sure, and I'm gonna be crying, but I'm also gonna be so happy that I saved my money because I didn't buy anything beforehand. We have stalled enough. By we, I mean I have stalled enough. Let's go. Talk about the first thing. XLOV. I'm a B. Started off with a new boy group with a very intriguing concept. They're going for a kind of like a genderless concept. I see them as like if Taemin was a boy group, which I'm interested. And yeah, there's talent here. The song is not bad. I don't love the chorus though, that like first part of the chorus. Other than that, I'm on board. I love that it's sexy. You know, I've been saying I want some sexy groups. I wasn't thinking boy groups, but I'll take it. I'll take this type of sexy, where it's like the genderless, like just ooh, versus like you know, it's not aggressive, which I appreciate because I don't like the aggressive boy group sexiness. No. I mean, the choreo, so good. I'm very intrigued by this group. I'm interested. I am going to keep an eye out for them. As for buying this, no, it is only one song with like some remixes of the song, and I think it's also like a digipack, so it's a no on buying it. But if you have not checked out this group, do that. Busoksu, Teleparty. I forgot Busoksu had a comeback. Wow, January just like went over my head. The past 2 Busoksu singles were like pretty big hits, especially Fighting. So I'm surprised this like made crickets. Unless I'm just really out of it. But yeah, another single from Busoksu. They are a subunit from 17. And I really like their past stuff. I like that they're like quirky, fun, goofy. I love that type of concept in K-pop. And I do enjoy this. It's not my favorite of theirs, but I still like it. I'm honestly surprised they don't have a mini at this point. They've just been doing singles. But I mean, at least there's 3 songs. If you're going to do a single, I guess that's the way to do it. I don't buy their stuff. I've had some 17 stuff in the past. And I do like Busoksu, as I said, but I just, no. We're not looking to grow the collection too much more. Gfriend, Season of Memories. Oh, Gfriend coming back together for their 10-year anniversary. So cute. I feel so weird that the groups that were active like when I got into K-pop are now doing like 10-year anniversaries. Oh, but I love the reunion stuff that we've been getting from a lot of these groups, I hope it keeps up. And the Gfriend is just like so extra special because they've all been doing like their own things, and so to come back to this, I love it. I just wish we had more. 2 songs, I get it. But I mean, they also did a concert, sure. I just wish we could have gotten like an actual like mini album. I'm getting greedy, I know. But yeah, I was pretty excited for this. I like Gfriend. I really liked their stuff right at like the end of their time together that last year when they joined Hype. I've really been enjoying Vivi's, so got a little bit of excitement, a little bit of hype, but I don't love the song, and it's just a personal taste thing. It's a bit too anime-y, a bit too J-pop for my liking. Now the B-side though, Always, big ol' thumbs up from me. That is a bop and a half. It hits. I forgot how much it hits, and then I hear it again, I'm like, this hits! But all in all, I understand. This title track, it wasn't for me. I wasn't a buddy. Doesn't matter if I was a huge fan or not. You know, I'm seeing a lot of people who are Gfriend fans, loving it. I'm so happy for them. I can only hope that I will feel that same joy and love when some of my faves come back and do some anniversary stuff. Now, as for buying this, I don't buy Gfriend stuff, even though I've been like so close to buying Vivi stuff. Like, you can't, the amount of times I've like looked up used Vivi's albums and like calculated the cost of like, could I do this collection? And then I remind myself, I have no space. But this album, I really thought about buying this. For one, it's like a special 10-year. You're cute. It's special. I like special. But really, the packaging got me. The glass bead version, so freaking cool. I just like having cool things in my collection. But I can't. I can't. It's so frustrating. Me a few years ago would have definitely bought that, which is crazy to think about how much I have changed and grown as a person. Me now, I can't. I can't. I want it though. I really want it. I mean, I already had forgotten it existed until I filmed this right now. So that kind of proves that I really didn't need it. ONEUS, Dear.M. Is this not the song that they did with the show Kingdom? I didn't watch the show, but I know the song is from that. I'm pretty sure. And that was like forever ago, right? I don't know, I'm just a little surprised. Not that like groups haven't done this with their Kingdom song or Queendom song, but it just feels like, I don't know. Feels like they needed a comeback and they're like, well, we have this song, I guess. So it's not a bad song, sure. But really, what's so funny about this album, which I don't know if we can count it as a full album, there's a lot of songs on it because they released penta versions of the tracks, which is such a funny way of saying that. Whereas, you know, some groups, they've called it like the 2025 version, or some have said like the final version, which you never want to say the final version because you could lose another member and you might have to re-record those. I believe it is because they lost a member. I feel like that was like ages ago. What was it? Was it Raven? Because he wasn't a good guy? I don't really remember the scandal because I feel like that was like 5 years ago. But I mean, cool. I don't dislike having these new versions, especially if it's because like the member was like a really bad person. Like NCT 127, you guys should definitely re-record your tracks. You're not gonna. I know SM will not do that, but I would love a new version of Walk to listen to. But buying this, no. I don't collect any ONEUS stuff, so not gonna start now. But this would be like a really great album to buy because it has like every single title track on it. BBGIRLS, Love 2. BBGIRLS, formerly known as Brave Girls, still kicking it. Love to see that. Get it? Love 2. See that? Now it is a single album, which kind of does annoy me, and the physical, I believe, is a polka. I mean, I guess if you're gonna do a single album, then it's kind of the way to do it, but all in all. Song itself was fine. I want to like it. It just sounds off. And I don't know if it's like a stylistic choice, or maybe it's a budget reason. I don't know. It is like missing that like wow factor. It is like so close to being like, ooh. It sounds like, there's something here, but it's not like getting me. And no, I'm not gonna buy it. Stupid polkas. I'm not buying polkas, and I have just never bought a brave. I don't buy Brave Girls, so it would not make sense for me to buy this. KickFlip, flip it, kick it. Oh, we have another new boy group, and this one is a new JYP boy group. I believe these are the boys from Loud. Was that not 5 years ago? Was that not during COVID times? That show was forever ago. And no, I did not watch it. That was the show with Psy, which got us TNX or the new 6 or whatever name they have now. They like rebranded 3 times or something. Whereas JYP took their sweet, sweet time and made this group. Did all the members stay? Did anyone like leave in the process? Like, it's been a weirdly long time. Not that I think they needed to like debut the group right away. They just debuted a boy group like last year with Nexi, which was from a different competition reality show thing. I don't know. I can't follow. But let's talk about the group. I kind of like them. I mean, they have the concept that I like. They're very to us in their concept and styling and, you know, vibe they're going for, which I like. That is the concept I prefer when it comes to boy groups. So, piqued my interest. And all in all, this is a really solid debut Minnie. I'm impressed. I will look forward to their future stuff. I was having fun watching their performances. I'm like, okay. I could get on board. They might be my favorite boy group from JYP. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say because I feel like with every boy group from JYP, minus like 2 p.m. and 2 a.m., I've really liked them. Like at debut, I used to be really into GOT7. I was really into Stray Kids. I was really into Day 6. All of those, not anymore. I mean, we'll see what happens with this group. I'm hopeful. The thing is, I'm not smitten, you know? Like, it's not like Boy Next Door. When Boy Next Door debuted, I was giddy. When Rise debuted, I was in love. Not feeling that with this one. There is huge potential. Granted, I don't really want to fall in love with a boy group right now. So, for the best. For the best. Oh, speaking of JYP boy groups, GOT7, Winter Heptagon. GOT7 are back as old men. Have they all enlisted? No, Yugim is not enlisted yet. Okay. But cool. GOT7 with a full album, a lot of songs. All in all, I wasn't a big fan of this. I used to be really into GOT7. Granted, was it that I was like obsessed with their music? No, they're very much like a title track kind of group for me, but they still weren't like my most played group by any means. I did like Smooth though, so they had one track that I really enjoyed, so that's good. I should probably watch a live stage for this though. I know my opinions always change when I watch a live stage, and I do like watching GOT7. I mean, Jinyoung is like the love of my life. Happy for them that they did this. It's cute. Like I said, I love my little reunions, but I will not be buying this because I stopped buying GOT7 albums. It's probably been since like 2019. I don't think I've bought a GOT7 album since. Minnie from Idol, having her solo debut, which, duh, I feel like she was so obvious for a solo career. So I'm happy we got that. I feel like this just kind of happened though. Like, I didn't sense the build-up. Like, I know there was kind of like that pre-release kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe it's just like the timing of it all. It just almost felt like not a real solo debut for some reason. This was just like my impression of it. But I thought it was fine. It is a hefty mini. It's got like 7 tracks on it, which love that. I love me like a good solid mini. Not when it's like 4 tracks and they're calling it a mini. Like, ew. No. Lame. 7 tracks? And I think it's a good mini. I don't think it's bad. It's a mini. Oh, it's funny. I just feel like it's missing something. There's just something missing. This like impact. Funny enough, in my notes, I wrote that I wish it was sexier. I clearly wrote that before watching the performance for her. It's a pretty sexy performance. I don't know what I was thinking. But at the same time, like, I get what I was thinking. Because there's like a sexiness that's kind of missing. But, like, it is sexy. And I do like the performance for this. I think it's great. I love that. I like that. I think what it is the title track almost feels too idol-y. Like, it doesn't feel independent enough to her. Like, the concept is almost too similar. Like, I could see Idol doing this. And I don't know if it's just because her voice is so distinct and I connect it to Idol. I don't know. But I do like the song. I like her. I think this was a good debut. Didn't, like, me, though, right? Like, there was no big standout track for me on this. I'm excited for a Minnie solo career, so I will definitely be looking forward to some of her future stuff because I think she's got huge potential. But I'm not gonna buy it. I have been buying Idol stuff. I'm gonna kind of stop that. I didn't buy Uki's solo. I'd already kind of like dwindled a bit there with like at least the solo stuff. But I do have Soyeon's, I do have Miyeon's. I think I'm not gonna buy any more Idol solos unless Shua has one because she's my bias. But at the same time, I don't think I'd buy it. I'm really trying to not buy things. Hi, Shy Guy. Hi, buddy. Good morning. So, yeah, not gonna buy, but cool work. CIX, Thunder. Ooh, this is their first comeback without Jinyoung, right? Whoa, that's pretty crazy because he was the face of the group. I really liked this. Oh my gosh, 2 hits in a row from CIX for me? Wow. Because if you didn't know, I loved Lovers or Enemies, which is weirdly on this. That song's like a year old. But no, Thunder's great. It's a hit. Good job, CIX. I'm not going to buy your stuff because I've never bought any of your stuff. I don't know any of your names now. So, okay, that is all of the stuff I have. Very, very short month. Not a lot happened. We do have some extras, which I will quickly go through now. Triple S, Object Music Albums. Yeah, Triple S has decided to release Object Music album versions of like all of their albums. If you don't know what these are, they are, I was gonna say, they're object versions of their albums. If you don't know what objects are, what is he doing? Object Music album versions are essentially like QR versions. They're like in a little photo card pouch. They come in a little photo card thing. You open it, there's a QR code and then a photo card. It's a polka. But they're releasing of like all their albums. I don't know, interesting. I was thinking about buying them because I have been buying them, but that adds up. And I'm trying to be good with my money. So, Rescene's Lightstick. Yeah, I don't know if this is like actually up for pre-order yet, but they have announced they're having a Lightstick, Rescene, which I love Rescene. They are the next big thing. The Lightstick, I hate it. I hate it. It is so boring. You know what? They're Nugu. I get it. I hope they have a more exciting design in the future. I'm happy they are getting a Lightstick. That means, you know, they're looking to stick around and do some live shows and performances and concerts. Yay! I'm not gonna buy it though. If it was cooler, I may have thought about it, but I'm also trying to like not buy money, and I've not been buying their albums. So, in another world, another universe, I would have been buying this. Thankfully, it is kind of lame. If it was cool, would have been a little bit harder to stop myself. But, not gonna buy it. Yes, saving money. But, with that, we're done. That was the month of January. I feel like not much happened. Some okay stuff. Nothing that I'm like, about yet. Which has me nervous. But I'm gonna wait for my ults to come back. Then we can decide if 2025 is a washed year or not, because it's feeling a bit washed so far, not gonna lie. But what are your thoughts? Do you think the same? Are you also a little bit underwhelmed with 2025 K-pop so far? Please let me know. But I gotta go. Have a lovely time of day whenever you are. It is 11:15 a.m. I'm filming in the morning. There's been some life changes. I'll talk about it in a different video. Bye-bye.